Somewhere in your neighborhood right now, a bird is feeding its baby. It has been doing this for hours. Since before sunrise, it will keep going until dark. But look closer. That baby, the one this bird has been exhausting itself to feed, is not its child. It never was. Meet the brown-headed cowbird. At first glance, unremarkable. A medium-sized blackbird, common across almost every state in North America. The kind of bird most people walk past without a second look. But this bird has been running one of the most sophisticated and devastating biological operations in the animal kingdom for thousands of years. And the birds it targets have almost no defense against it. The brown-headed cowbird is what scientists call a brood parasite. It does not build a nest. It does not incubate eggs. It does not raise its young. Instead, the female spends her days doing something else entirely. Watching. She maps the nests of other birds, quietly, patiently, sometimes for days, waiting for the right moment, when the host parents are away, when the nest is unguarded, and then she moves. In less than 40 seconds she lands on the nest, removes one of the host bird's eggs, and lays one of her own in its place. 40 seconds. Then she's gone. Back to the trees. Already watching the next nest. A single female cowbird can lay up to 40 eggs in a single breeding season. In 40 different nests, belonging to 40 different species. Each one, a family she will never meet. A child she will never know. A parent she has just condemned. Now meet the other side of this story. The yellow warbler. One of the most common cowbird targets in North America. She built her nest carefully, lined it with soft plant fibers, laid her eggs one by one over several days. She has no idea what is coming. When she returns and finds the cowbird egg, something complicated happens. Some host birds recognize the foreign egg and abandon the nest entirely, starting over from nothing. Some, like the yellow warbler, have developed a different response. They build a new nest floor directly on top of the contaminated clutch, burying their own eggs, their own children, to start again. Scientists have found yellow warbler nests 6 layers deep. 6 rounds of this. The same female, rebuilding, relaying, over and over, trying to outpace a threat she can sense but cannot stop. But most host birds do not recognize the egg at all. They incubate it alongside their own, keeping it warm, protecting it, not knowing. The cowbird egg hatches first. Almost always. The cowbird chick is born bigger, louder, more aggressive than anything the host parents have ever raised. And it knows, on some deep biological level, exactly what it needs to do. In some species, the newborn cowbird physically pushes the host eggs out of the nest, one by one, before they have even hatched. In others, it simply outcompetes, screaming louder, begging harder, positioning itself directly in front of every food delivery. And the host parents, driven by every instinct they have, keep feeding it. They cannot stop. The cowbird chick has evolved a begging call so intense, so neurologically compelling, that host parents have been observed feeding cowbird chicks even after their own biological offspring have died. They feed the thing that replaced their children, because their brain tells them to, because they do not know. This is not a rare event. This is not an edge case in nature. Brown-headed cowbirds parasitize over 220 species of birds across North America. They are one of the leading contributors to the population decline of several already vulnerable songbird species, including certain warbler populations that have been pushed to the edge of local extinction. And here is what makes this particularly heavy. The cowbird is not doing anything wrong. It evolved this strategy over thousands of years, originally following bison herds across the Great Plains. Unable to stay in one place long enough to raise young, brood parasitism was the solution nature found. It is not a villain. It is just extraordinarily good at surviving. The tragedy belongs entirely to the birds that never knew what hit them. That bird you saw at the beginning of this video, exhausting itself to feed something twice its size, will never know the truth. It will feed that chick until it fledges, until it flies away, and then it will never see it again. It will have spent an entire breeding season, its one chance that year, raising something that was never its own. If you have ever seen a cowbird being fed by a smaller bird, or found a nest you think may have been parasitized, drop it in the comments. I want to know where this is happening. And if this made you think differently about the birds working hardest in your yard, the next video might surprise You even more,